Hello, everyone.
It's okay, baby.
Welcome to our channel. Always listen to your body. In your opinion, what is the main reason why incidents like this keep happening?
Ужас какой.
This is proof that in muddy terrain, physics always triumphs over willpower. It's hard to believe the driver is okay, and clearly intersections aren't the right place to experiment with artistic U-turns. I don't think that's a good idea. In your opinion, at what depth does snow begin to pose a real threat to daily life? In North Carolina, USA, optimism helps people overcome difficulties, but it shouldn't come at the expense of health.
I don't think there is anything down.
What do you think of this design? In this case, the lamppost was working overtime to help the driver wake up, but clearly this is the kind of alarm clock nobody wants to experience. Have you ever encountered any risky situations while refueling? And in your opinion, what is the most common mistake people make at gas stations? Fortunately, everything is still under control. Tragically, a massive landslide in Baltimore, USA caused 10 cars to fall onto the railroad tracks. In Washington County, Minnesota Forest Lake, police officers successfully rescued a deer trapped in a hammock on Tuesday, February 3rd, in a situation that was both tense and humane. Fish Lake, Chelan County, Washington, USA. A man falling through the ice during a rescue training exercise instantly turned a simulated drill into a real rescue. Loon Lake, Washington. This deer may have just experienced an inadvertent figure skating test, and luckily the rescue judges gave it a perfect survival score.
There you go. Let Grant have her, Dad.
Every super thanks helps us continue sharing your favorite moments. Thank you for being a part of the community. Oh no. The sofa quickly became the battleground for a passionate digging session. In your opinion, what is the smartest and safest way to handle a traffic accident? This situation highlights the crucial role of professional training in field arrest operations.
Guys, that can't express to you how uncommonly rare this behavior is.
Wow dolphins escort Florida Coast Guard patrol officers. A single strong breath from the ocean off the coast of San Diego, California was enough to make the sky paint a rainbow in welcome. Crystal River, Florida, viewed from above, a whole herd of manatees gathers together like a giant bio-blanket, where each individual acts as both a warmer and a mobile heater for the entire group. Off the coast of Naples on February 21st, 2026, a massive pod of 100 to 200 spinner dolphins appeared, creating a rare spectacle that brought the ocean to life. Did you know that a 7.7 magnitude tremor can cause horizontal oscillations of up to tens of centimeters at high altitudes? This amplitude is what makes water tanks and facades prone to instability.
吓死了！
An impromptu dance performance during rush hour. Regular brake maintenance is not an expense, but an investment in protecting lives. Always consider blind spots as potential risks. Comment number 9, if you've ever encountered this situation. This is a clear demonstration of persistent training and physical discipline. An earthquake while driving is one of the riskiest situations road users can encounter. If you experience an earthquake while driving, how would you handle it? This incident clearly illustrates the limited visibility of trucks, especially in confined spaces like parking lots.
Кажется, сейчас будет шок-контент.
Я что?
Untouched nature is always beautiful, but it also comes with challenges that are not for the unprepared.
Как нам продолжать?
Sometimes the human body even makes the laws of physics hesitate and reconsider.
आपल्यापुरती टीका आहे आमच्यापुरती
The enormous volume of debris made the cleanup operation a real technical and traffic safety challenge. This is a prime example of the fix it quickly, break it quickly effect, where technical solutions fail to keep pace with real-world conditions. In the world of traffic, sometimes a timely break can save an entire gas station. Make sure you have sufficient knowledge of blind spots when driving. Sometimes a desperate maneuver can lead straight to an unintentionally heated argument. Commercial buildings with large roof areas are particularly vulnerable to this phenomenon if their snow removal and reinforcement systems are not up to standard.
Какая прелесть! Вау!
Hot, humid air combined with cold air masses from high latitudes creates ideal conditions for strong convection and hail formation. In Porter, Indiana, a high-speed chase on the route I-94 near the Porter/Burns Harbor exit, it quickly turned into a costly lesson.
Stay here, stay here, stay here.
In those moments, the boat's engine is perhaps the most reliable, life-saving device. The steep terrain of the Colorado Rocky Mountains further amplifies the risk of avalanches.
Whoa, that's insane. Whoa, look at that little one in the middle. Looking at that face. Our face is okay though.
Oh, oh!
At extremely high altitudes, even a small tremor is enough to destabilize the ice and snow structure, turning the entire mountainside into a white bomb that plummets downwards in an instant. Diving into the icy waters of Lake Michigan in the middle of winter is an extreme physiological challenge for the human body. It should absolutely not be attempted.
No one stand up.
At the Bruggen Glacier in Chile, a massive block of ice unexpectedly broke off and collapsed into the water, creating a rare and spectacular sight. At Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, when the sky becomes the stage, these metal dancers can still fly in perfect unison to the point that even clocks would be impressed. On Saturday, February 7th in Aspen, Colorado, the third annual Art Cart Alpine Rally transformed a ski slope into a vibrant creative stage where contestants competed not only in speed, but also in imagination. Landing neatly like a parkour athlete, but this is a sport. No one should practice in real life.
Пиздец просто.
The rescue of skiers trapped after an avalanche in Livigno, Italy, illustrates the fine line between the passion for conquering nature and the extreme risks of survival.
Oh.
We're always in the meat. I might get out of here. Guys, this house is about to fall on that, it feels like.
Who would have thought the train would be delayed because of these special passengers? The match between Hull City and Bristol City at the MKM Stadium on Saturday, February 7th was forced to stop when a squirrel twice ran onto the pitch, causing the spectators to cheer while the players could only stand and watch. In this situation, Running fast isn't a sporting skill, but a genuine survival reflex. A very small moment, but enough to reflect the difference between unconscious habit and a sense of responsibility. Glass doors are meant to be seen through, but sometimes they unexpectedly become a test of reflexes. Nature can defy all engineering calculations in just a few seconds. In the town of Hay, New South Wales, a rare sight was captured a pony leading a herd of approximately 650 cows across a residential neighborhood, creating a scene that was both unusual and impressive. Fullerton, California. When survival is at stake, the world's slowest turtle can also switch to sport mode in an instant.
35-minute easy recovery run, and I'm hoping to get about 1 mile, 2 miles. 4 minutes is what running in Ohio looks like right now.
At Levi's Stadium during the Super Bowl halftime show on Sunday, February 8th, performers dressed as plants transformed the Bad Bunny stage into a vibrant forest.
Oh, no.
Tough situation at Gore gondola.
The incident at the Northwoods Gondola cable car in Gore Mountain, North Creek, New York on Wednesday, February 4th is a stark reminder that even the most modern systems are not immune to technical risks. That was a truly memorable experience. When the Potomac River freezes, it does not form a stable surface like a still lake. Underground water currents cause the ice sheet to become uneven. This creates areas of thin ice that are very difficult to detect with the naked eye. The incident in Huber Heights, Ohio, illustrates a seemingly serious chase that ended in an unexpected way. In Angers, France, on February 21, 2026, flooding transformed familiar streets into raging torrents, forcing residents to find creative ways to continue their journeys. At the Cheget Ski Resort, residents and tourists were suddenly forced to scramble for shelter when a controlled avalanche was triggered, turning a peaceful scene into a tense situation in seconds.
Bueno, mi gente, a esta hora nos informan o creemos que es el volcán.
On Wednesday, February 25th, a mud volcano erupted at San Juan de Urabá, Antioquia, Colombia, creating a thick column of white smoke that rose high into the sky.
Viendo esta